Hello! In this video, we will tell you all about a very innovative type of oral presentation called Pechakucha. First, what is Pechakucha? It is a monologic, bland, spoken presentation style in which 20 slides are shown for 20 seconds each. The presentation lasts for 6 minutes and 40 seconds in total. This style was born in Tokyo in 2003, and it was created by Klein Bitham architecture firm. They saw the necessity to create a format which young designers could use to share their work in public in a concise and fast-paced manner. Pechakucha is an onomatopoeic Japanese word for the sound of conversation. The equivalent English term is chit-chat. We chose Pechakucha since it is a really innovative presentation style that could be an extremely useful tool to improve the performance of students and workers in educational and professional contexts. But that's not everything. Pechakucha could also improve public speaking skills. Many of us face the problem of being unable to manage our time while presenting because of our inability to go straight to the point, and we fail at being concise in our presentations. Pechakucha offers a clear structure to follow. When preparing this type of presentation, you will be able to develop abilities of summarizing and organizing information, since you have to present your topic in a really limited time. We really hope that with this video we can help to make Pechakucha more well known and increase the number of potential users, since it is an easy and convenient way to create and give oral presentations. Now, without any further ado, let's get to know this genre. As stated before, it follows the structure of 20 slides per 20 seconds each. Now we will explain several aspects of Pechakucha, carrying an analysis of its context of production and its constituent elements. This type of presentation started to circulate among architects and young designers. However, as the time passed, it became more popular and spread to different kinds of professionals. The events, called Pechakucha Nights, are held in more than 900 cities around the world, usually in bars and in a friendly environment. Since they are mostly held in bars or clubs, Pechakucha Nights have breaks in between presentations, where the audience can ask questions to the people who presented and get some drinks to enjoy the night even more. The producer of a Pechakucha presentation can be anyone who wants to share a project, a topic that's interesting for them, or an idea that could change the world. The audience is commonly general public, since Pechakucha nights are intended for anyone who wants to attend. However, if one of these events is thematic, it is thought that only people interested in that particular topic will attend. The purpose of Pechakucha is to present the information efficiently, inform about a particular topic, and being able to engage the audience while presenting. Pechakuchas were born from the need for a particular format or structure to give a short and consistent oral presentation, the need of a genre that forces the speakers to be concise, also the need to share an idea, work, or project in a formal context. It is expected that the speaker prepares a presentation that fills the following requirements. The speakers need to prepare slides that provide appropriate support to their speech. Be able to speak 20 seconds per slide, not more or less. Be able to completely deliver their presentation. Be able to engage the audience and have knowledge of the topic that will be presented. The audience should always respect the person who is presenting and pay attention to them. Now, we will give you some tips and instructions on how to create a Pechakucha. The topic has to be interesting for you.
Try to choose a topic that you like so you will motivate it and so will be your audience. If you feel passionate about the topic that you are presenting, your audience will notice it and will feel the same enthusiasm.
This structure must be as following. First, introduction or engage. In this part, you could start asking a yes or no question to the public, or include a funny, relatable personal experience to engage the audience with your presentation. Second, body. The development of the content, problem, or issue of your presentation. And third, conclusion. A brief summary and final ideas to leave a good impression on your audience.
You should share your presentation as if you are having a conversation with friends. The tone used is amusing, humorous, playful, and friendly, since it is produced in a casual atmosphere.
Avoid using slides that only contain text. They are rather boring and can have a negative impact on your audience. If you really need the text, only use short and precise sentences.
Images can be much more helpful to explain your ideas. Define your topic and what you are going to say before choosing the images, so you can pick pictures that really represent, summarize, and support your presentation.
The most important thing about the pictures is that they represent what you are saying, but don't forget that they cannot be too dark or too small, or your audience won't see them. This is the perfect size for the pictures. Now, it is time for us to give you some tips on presenting, so you can ace your Pechakucha presentation. Practice, practice, practice! As you may already know, practice makes perfect. If you want your presentation to be really good, you have to find some time to practice, until you know your words by heart.
Stick to the script. As we said before, you have to practice your presentation until you have almost memorized your script. Remember that you will only have 20 seconds per slide, so you will have to use your time wisely without wasting it. Improvisations could be good in some opportunities, but it can also ruin your presentation and your life.
Manage your time in a realistic way. 20 seconds can be little time if you have a lot to tell, but it can also be too much time if you speak way too fast. Silence is not welcome during presentations. You need to be able to address fully your topic within 7 minutes, so you need to be able to control and use your time appropriately.
Use the stage, but don't block the presentation. The visual support has to be seen. Don't stand right in front of the projector, or you have work on your PPT for nothing. Move on the side or try to approach your audience. That way you will be more engaging.
Since Pechakucha uses visual support, the attention from the audience could be driven by this. For instance, the speaker has to be able to drive the attention from the presentation to themselves and back to the presentation to make it more interactive and engaging. Due to its informal character, in this kind of presentations, there are no particular limitations or constraints for the speaker's adornments. It is up to them. If it helps to understand the topic of the presentations, it will be well received.
Support in the PPT. You are not giving a speech, so use your PPT presentation in an interactive way if it is possible.
Back channels. Verify if your audience is engaged with your presentation by using, for instance, tag questions, rhetorical questions, or by making a funny comment to check your audience's response.
it is important that the speaker is able to deliver their presentation with an appropriate volume for the audience to be able to listen to them, even if they have a microphone. In relation to pitch, it cannot be extremely controlled since it depends on the speaker's anatomy. But it is important for the presenter to be aware of the relative pitch of voice to use in their favor. A combination of a loud voice and a high pitch can be tragic.
The rhythm should flow naturally during the whole presentation, but it has to be consistent. Since the person will only have 20 seconds, you have to make sure you are making the right intonations and the correct stress for each word to convey a clear message. In Pechakucha, we may find a faster pace than others due to the time constraints that speakers face. However, it's your duty to be able to speak clearly despite the time limit and possible anxiety you might face.
The combination of the previous factors plus other voice characteristics create the emphasis and feeling you give to your discourse. If you want to emphasize a specific word, your voice is the best tool you can use to express its importance. This aspect can also demonstrate that you believe in what you're saying.
We saw in this video a great opportunity to expand the use of this genre, especially in academic contexts, since it is a fun and easy way to deliver presentations. We hope this video helps you to create a successful Pechakucha.